I feel so out of order. My brain is hazy. The shadows in the corner, they make me crazy. All my ghosts came back to life. Every whisper, every lie. It's a restless emptiness. I can't deny I'm anxious. Why are good intentions always interrupted? Clouded intuitions, no way can I trust it. Toss and turning in the night when you got a troubled mind. In the darkness I confess, I can't deny I'm anxious. Who knew you'd come into my life with nothing to lose? Then you took me by surprise and left me confused. You said, don't you worry, it's not you, it's just me, my love. So don't waste it on me, you'll find somebody who's enough for you.
Okay, honest question. Did it fix the title or not? Because it says it fixed the title on my screen, but I copy-pasted it into Discord, and it didn't fix the title. So there, it says it's good now. It into Discord. It says it's good now. My gosh. Ugh. Now, is it gonna be fixed? No, of course not. Okay, well. I'm gonna delete those Discord messages. That's a shame. Rookie mistake. It's fixed if you refresh? Okay, good. That's all that matters. That is all that matters. Whoopsies. Did not mean to do that. I forgot to hit save after I changed the title. I saved after I changed the description and the thumbnail and all that stuff, but I didn't change it when I changed the title. So, oopsie. My bad. Satisfactory is your favorite Resident Evil remake? Dude, I know, me too. Me too. Satisfactory is my favorite Resident Evil remake. They added so many new things. They really put some dedication in. Yeah, everything else is good. Playlist is good. Thumbnail looks good. It all looks good. It's just that I forgot the name at first. Whoa! Frame rate. Hello, Satisfactory? Are you okay? Are you okay? Oh my goodness! Ow. Why did it do that? I hate when it does that. Oh my goodness, we are hitting 50 frames on stream. This is actually crazy. They had to take out the zombies. I don't think it suffered from that either. It's honestly, like, astonishing that they could change so much and have the game still be such a high-quality Resident Evil game. It's amazing. Anyway, I did some work on the train, so this goes the whole way back to the base, where we have a bunch of train stations here. One for computers, one for heavy modular frames, one for fused modular frames and cooling units, and one for electromagnetic control rods and magnetic field generators, which are going to be a long time from now. This is the one for the computers. We built that at the end of last episode. I added this little spin thing to get it up onto the platform to go way off that direction, and then it's also going to go that way for heavy modular frames and all the other stuff. Fused modular frames and stuff are all going to be in there, so I'm probably going to have to add a little break off somewhere around there and bring it through that little gap. Unless I can find another gap to bring it through. I'm not really sure how else to do that. So, we'll do that. Also, I reloaded stream, and now it's top chat instead of live chat. Now it's live chat, and we're good to go. Something else that I added was 2 new systems and an oil pipeline. I'm gonna run out of power. Yeah. Okay. So I added this system here, which does rubber. So it takes oil, turns it into plastic in this thing, takes the heavy oil residue, combines it with water in this blender to make fuel. The fuel loops back around the system and combines with the plastic to make recycled rubber. So rubber with 0 waste, 60 per minute. This is the same system, except it adds a refinery for heavy oil residue turning into fuel, and this takes oil, turns it into rubber, turns it into fuel, and turns it into recycled plastic. So 60 plastic per minute with no waste. And we saw the other system over there at the end of the last episode. That is for the circuit boards. So I literally took the circuit board half of this, which is from here over, and copy and pasted it over there for the high-speed connectors. So, and then I ran these belts over, put them into the train, and set up the train for back home. I also added these switches for the circuit boards, computers, and high-speed connectors, and all that good stuff. So, wonderful. Add a reference to the game Infamous. Oh, dude, Infamous. Oh, I've never played it, but it looks like such a fun game. Specifically, the one that I watched that got me into the Infamous series was Second Son. So I remember a lot about Second Son. We're also going to record something for the YouTube video as soon as I turn on the factory. And we're going to go look at the blender. I've not looked at the blender recipe, or the blender animation yet. So let's turn that on first. I can't wait to see the blender animation. There goes some rubber and stuff. Alright. Allow me to get to a point where I can actually see. Good karma runs make you feel better about yourself. Bad karma runs are fun! Goddamn right. Good karma makes you feel like a good person. Bad karma makes you feel like a god. Alright, so We've been live for 10 minutes, 30 seconds. Hello everybody, my name is Benji. Welcome back to Satisfactory. This is part 20. We're 20 parts in, and we started this before I left college, so it's been a couple months. We've hit over 100 hours at this point. We hit 100 hours at the end of last stream, and I played a little bit off camera, setting up this train line that goes back to the base, copy-pasting the circuit board system for the high-speed connectors, setting up this little loop-de-loopy, some power switches, an oil line, and all of these belts, which are taking the plastic, rubber, and circuit boards to the train. So we're going to take a look at this system for the first time, and I am super excited because I get to see the blender animation for the first time ever. That's going to be super cool. Why is the turbine not moving? Isn't the turbine on top supposed to move? I'm pretty sure the turbine on top is supposed to move, but we're gonna check that in a second. Anyway, we've got a couple of different systems here. This system is recycled rubber, so it takes the plastic, turns the heavy oil residue into fuel, the fuel goes around, gets combined with the plastic to make rubber. Is this on yet? No, it needs more water first, because the water takes a while. But that's okay. It's fine. Huh, I wonder if it has something to do with my settings. Video... visual effects? Maybe it's texture quality? Oh, this is gonna, like, absolutely kill my computer, isn't it? Actually, it didn't. That's surprising. But it also didn't fix the blenders. Let's just put everything at ultra and just see how it goes. We're gonna keep the view distance at near, though. Don't crash my PC, please. Oh, wow, that was quick. Did that fix it? No, that didn't fix it. Interesting. Anyway, let's go take a look at the blender, like, animation for the first time. Oh, look at all those moving parts. That's so cool. Oh. It disappeared. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to still be there. Okay, I think blenders are just broken, so let's get my settings back correctly. Did I have any of these on high, or were they all on medium? I might have had that on high. So, I'm gonna redo that intro, by the way. Let's go. There we go. Alright. Sorry about that. Let me read chat since I was recording and then decided not to. Good karma. It's easy to accidentally hurt somebody, but bad karma, you can do anything. You don't gotta worry about it. You can just fuck shit up. Exactly. You feel like a god. It's beautiful. Alright, here we go. Hello everybody, my name is Benji. Welcome back to Satisfactory. We're over here on the Gold Coast, and I did some work off stream. So, we added this little monorail line that goes back to the base in order to unload all of the stuff from the Gold Coast, which is a lot of stuff, actually. Let me show you. There are 4 train stations over here. Lots of items. Lots and lots and lots of items. I won't list them all because it's nothing to worry about right now. I also added this little loop-de-loop. I started on the high-speed connectors by copy and pasting the circuit board setup and then adding a couple of other things just to remind myself what I needed to do today. And then I added these 2 systems here. So this system does recycled rubber. So it makes the plastic, takes the heavy oil residue, puts it into fuel. The fuel and the plastic combine to make 60 per minute wasteless rubber. And then similarly, these guys make rubber. These process the heavy oil residue into fuel. and this makes 60 per minute wasteless plastic. Except for the fact that it is currently full of that and not full of fuel, because these are being stupid. I dismantled and reassembled the blender because the blender looks broken. And that's because it is broken. The animation is not playing as it is supposed to play. Like, that arm is supposed to have something on it right now. That arm is supposed to pick something up. It's a little bit broken at the moment, so. And this is also supposed to spin and mix the fluids. But this is a pretty neat and compact system. I'm gonna add some lights in here eventually on stream. I also added this little pipeline here. I also ripped out our old factories, which used to be there and there. And then there's still the other old ones way off in the distance over there. We gotta get rid of those eventually, .tm. And we have the rail line ready to extend that direction, but I'm not gonna extend it that way yet, just because I don't know where the computer factory is gonna fit. It's probably just gonna fit there, but I don't wanna risk it and then have the train getting in my way when I could just move the train a little bit instead. So we're going to get started over here on the high-speed connector portion of everything, and I messed up my quick wire calculations. The quick wire that we need for this is 224 quick wire ingots, not quick wire ore, which is caterium ore. So yeah, we need twice as much as I thought we did, which for this project is, oops, not that much, 448. So we're going to need to mega overclock that node. And then for the computers as well, we needed 112. So we need, or sorry, no. We needed 56. 58? I don't know. It was something in the lines of like 50s or whatever. So we're going to be able to check that in the Google Sheet shortly. So I made a little bit of a fucky-wucky on that one, but it's okay, because we have refineries that make it not as big of a fucky-wucky as it used to be. And we're going to go on ahead, finish up the high-speed connectors, and I will bring you guys back in to see our progress. Okie dokie. It's not like anyone can stop your tomfuckery. Exactly. Why would anybody ever want to stop your tomfuckery? Who knows? They should not want to stop your tomfuckery, though. Tomfuckery is fun. It's a good time. But like I said in the recording, this is literally copy-paste exactly what we had over there for circuit boards. It's literally the same. It's the exact same. This is the thing we have to deal with today. This is for quickwire. Or not quickwire, this is for caterium. Then we need stuff for quickwire as well. So, funny story. 224 divided by 12. We need 19 refineries. So we need to add 8 more on this side. And then we need to add 9 more on this side. Just like that. I'ma keep going till you're all tomfuckered out. Oh my god. Dude. I remember that. Oh man. I completely forgot about that. Completely forgot about that video. I'm gonna keep going till you're all tomfuckered out. That's such a great meme. Get over here, you scalene fuck. What? I don't remember that part. Get over here, you scalene fuck. That one's a new one to me. Oh, praise be to the smart mod. Oh, but the belts don't do the curve thing. Never mind. Praise not be to the smart mod for this one. I actually want the curve. Smart mod gives me straight belts, and usually that's a good thing, but right now I want the curve. Also, very, very inconvenient time for an autosave, but I guess I have been playing for like 10 minutes. So. Also, it is so hot in my room today. It is ridiculous. And I know for a fact that it's just hot and that it's not the vaccine finally kicking in and making me feel like death inside. Because I went downstairs and it's like super cool downstairs. So I don't know why the scorch gods decided that my room was the room to make hot on this fine Sunday afternoon. Wait, they're not in line with each other. Oh my lord, are you kidding me right now? Thank goodness for the smart mod, or else that would have taken so much longer to actually fix. And thank goodness for the hover pack as well, for allowing me to just float omnipotently over everything and just connect belts together. Love this mod. Sure, Supreme will say something that you can reply with that. Eventually. Eventually, I'm sure he will. Oh, there's the ingots. Oh, great. I need to go back through all of these and reselect the recipes. That's great. Alright, there we go. That's that part finished. Now we need a splitter line. Yeah, probably about there is fine. There we go. And then we need another splitter line. Ooh, let me go look at the ratio. Looks like it's one click off center toward the machines. So one click off center toward the machines. Man, have I ever said how much I love the smart mod? Smart mod is a godsend. You cannot convince me otherwise. Also, Supreme was out here trying to say that the DOG was not the best Terraria Calamity soundtrack ever. Can you imagine? Here, I'll play it, because I'm pretty sure it's copyright free. Terraria Devour of Gods theme. There it is, Universal Collapse.
It's a goddamn monstrous.
Shush. Cannot care less about your ads. Ooh, alien isolation. Run into an elevator. Oh, you fucked up. Here it is. That's not the end? So you killed him, but that's not the end? Uh-oh. If you kill him and it isn't the end, that's a problem. You can't beat those calamity bells, man. The calamity bells. They're what do it for me. Somebody made a Friday Night Funkin' mod for this, by the way. The Devourer of Gods, specifically. I need to play it at some point. I saw one of the famous veteran rhythm gamers play it the other day. What did I bump? Oh, I bumped the blender. You go back through the elevator, sneak up behind the android that missed it earlier. You're feeling like a god, so you smack him in the back of the head. Alright. And then what? This takes a turn for the worse. I can sense it. Alright, how long is this platform? Alright, it's 15 in that direction. It's gonna need to be longer in this direction. I just want to get an estimate. 17. Okay, so it's 17 in that direction. It's gonna be longer. So I can extend this by 2. Good. You are not a god. He just said my turn and then strangled you to death. Oof. Oof. That's an ouchies right there. I am sorry to hear that you got yourself decked by an animatronic. I am very sorry to hear that. Wait, no, it actually said the quip? What? I didn't know they had dialogue. God, that must have been horrifying. I didn't know you were being serious when you said it said my turn and then decked you. I thought you were being like, haha, funny. He said something, but he actually like didn't say something. You know what I mean? You know what I'm getting at? I feel like you know what I'm getting at. I didn't realize they actually had dialogue. That's pretty crazy. Imagine getting yeeted into oblivion after having a quip set against you. Man, that sounds like so embarrassing. I gotta go get my Google Sheet pulled up for... computers real quick. Well, that shot up my CPU usage. Alright, it's 56. Here, I'm just going to take a picture of this, that way I don't have to keep it open. There we go. Alright. So it's 56 caterium ingots, specifically. And if it's 56 caterium ingots, multiply that 2, it's 112. So this can actually be arc 2. And I'm just going to do that to limit the flow a little bit. Alright, there we go. They usually say stuff like, "May I help you? You are not meant to be here." The son of a bitch just pulled a Spider-Man on you. Ouch! Anyway, it's 112 plus 448? Was it 448? Hang on, I forget what it was. It was 224 times... Oh my gosh, I can't remember. It was 448, okay. So we need 560, which means we need a Mark 5 belt. Can't believe I need a fucking Mark 5 belt for the caterium. This is so stupid. So it's up there. If I'm remembering correctly, it should be up there. Yeah, it's up there. Alright. Let's go get ourselves some caterium, shall we? Shall. Moral of the story, do not hit a bold person in the back of the head. I think that's probably good advice. With a wrench, specifically with a wrench, if you don't kill them. They will say equip and strangle you to death. You're gonna kill me? You're gonna hit me? You gonna? Better make it hurt. Better make it count. Better kill me in one shot. Alright, this is pretty good. It's like that meme with the mushroom, where it's just like, what are you? You cannot kill me in a way that matters. I will always be here. Nothing you do is meaningful. There's no bad guys up here? I don't have to wrench this away from nature. Nature's just giving it to me. Blessed day. Blessed day. I don't have to commit mass genocide on the inhabitants of this planet. He didn't just strangle me. He strangled and beat you to death. Oh man, that changes things. That's just straight up rude. Can't believe somebody of his caliber would do such a thing. Now, once we get a Mark III Miner, this will not be that bad. But right now, it's going to be pretty bad. Oh. Fuck. Akine. We're not going to get Mark III miners for a while, by the way. Just figured I'd point that out. Mark III miners require fused modular frames and turbo motors. Turbo motors are one of the most complicated items in the game to produce, other than, of course, the endgame tier item. Well, actually, no, it is an endgame tier item, because it's leading edge production. The only thing more complicated is probably plutonium and nuclear pasta. I think those are the only two things more complicated to produce than turbo motors. Because fused modular frames aren't as bad as turbo motors. Oh, I also forgot thermal propulsion rockets. Thermal propulsion rockets use turbo motors in their recipe, so of course they're going to be more complicated. Oh, the infamous reference. Well, I mean, you were focused on getting strangled and beat to death by an animatronic that said a one-liner before annihilating you. So it is understandable that you would have, let's say, blanked. I'll just connect it into the main grid, I guess. Yeah, I'll just connect it into the main grid when we're done. Right now, I need to go and turn all of this lovely caterium into quick wire, which I'm going to do right here. So let's grab this hotbar and take a look at the quick wire recipe. Quick wire. Oh my god, I need as many of these. Never told me the idea for Sergeant? I don't think so. I don't think I ever heard the idea for the Sergeant. Oh my gosh. So each of these is at 12 per minute except for this one. Which means that we need just as many constructors as refineries. Yay! More constructors! Woohoo! My favorite thing in the world. Yes. Alright, well. Off we go, I guess. I'm also gonna move this and do it differently. We're gonna have that merger going this way instead. Alright, well. Where's that power line at? There it is. Let's get rid of all of those and try again. Oh my lord, are you kidding me right now? So we need 9 on the one side and 10 on the other. Yeah, we need 9 on the one side and 10 on the other, so there's 9. I'm gonna put 1 on the other end instead. Sergeant is a hyper supporter of the Salvationists. Oh, he supports them? So he's a scumbag, is what you're saying. He's an unadulterated scumbag. He has large, broad shoulders with electric pylons on top of said shoulders. His character is mostly electricity themed. So that's probably for VoxMod reference, if I had to take a guess. So that should be 10. I accidentally added another, so yeah, that's 10. Okay, good. Now we add a splitter line straight down the middle. Just like that. Bring the caterium around. Like so. And I actually think I'm gonna double side this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, you 5. I have another job for you. From what Supreme seems like, he's actually a good, or from what Supreme's dialogue for the Sergeant seems like, sorry, I completely butchered that. He's actually a good dude. Pyro and Sergeant would have made a deal that Sergeant would try and change the Salvations for the better. I doubt he would succeed. However, it is a noble endeavor. And I guess you have to get some sort of respect for trying, right? That's not gonna reach in the slightest. Alright, we're gonna put a... Actually, no. This is a fine thing to do. Okay, we're just gonna double overflow it because that's gonna help. This one's gonna be the one that's underclocked to 66.8. Yeah, like that. Makes 40 per minute. This one is going to split. And part of it is going to go around the side to here. No! How could you? I'm gonna go like that. And that's gonna happen like that. Have I ever told you how good the smart mod is? I feel like I've talked about the smart mod before. Maybe I've talked about it just a touch. Gaming? Heck yeah, Heckley. Of course we're gaming. He would most likely die horribly from being sacrificed by the Seraphim. Ah, wonderful. That's what you get for trying to be a good person in the apocalypse. You get moited. Welcome to Satisfactory, Heckley. I don't know if you are familiar with the game at all. We're making big boy production lines today. And this isn't the biggest boy production line that we're going to be making. Also, we are at 24 subscribers now. I don't know who subscribed the last time, because I think Heckley was 22. Either 22 or 23. And then somebody else was the other 22 or 23. You just woke up, what is this? It's described a little bit in the description of the stream, but Satisfactory is a first-person resource management, factory building, early access, build to your heart's content sort of game. Everything can be done passively, automatically, through automation. You don't have to do crazy huge setups, but part of the fun is in the fact that you do crazy huge setups, in my personal opinion. And the entire thing is just resource management, like how much of each resource can you use to its maximum potential in order to create different end goals. The end goal of this entire platform that we're not finished with yet is one item called the high-speed connector. This guy. This one. So the entire end goal is this, and we are taking all of these steps to get to it. We actually just finished up Quickwire, which I need to actually run a little bit of numbers on really quickly. 60 times 9, and then add another 20, so 560. I also have Google Sheets. This is probably the only game you will ever see somebody using Excel sheets and math to play more efficiently. But let me go on ahead, bring this over for you. This is what we're currently trying to do. We're trying to do these high-speed connectors. So 1120. That should be 2. It is. Good. So this is currently what I'm using to base everything off of. And when I say everything, I mean this entire factory that we're currently working on. Our end goal for today is high-speed connectors and circuit boards. Or, sorry, not circuit boards, computers. So that is our current end goal for stream today. I have played this game a bunch. I've got like 550 hours in-game overall. And in the current save file, we are at 106, roughly. I don't know, let's go see. Yeah, 106. For the infamous reference, Sergeant would get a costume that's a yellow jacket, red electricity, trousers, and pale skin. That's a neat reference. That sounds like a neat skin too, honestly. I dig that. We also have some mods which let me do stuff like that so that I don't have to do it by hand because, like I said, I've played this game for 500 something hours and I'm tired of doing stuff by hand. Doing stuff by hand is the bane of my existence in this video game. So if we can avoid it, we can avoid it. Alright, next up I gotta figure out the copper, which is 200 copper wire, which is 200 ore, which is 6-ish smelters, I want to say. Something along those lines. Ah, 7. That's close. There's smart mod coming in handy again. Also, it's super hot in my room today, so I'm going to be taking a lot of breaks to drink water. In a feeble attempt to cool me down. Come up with a new horrifying idea. The Lost. What are they lost from? Commonly found in the Forest of the Forgotten. You're not sure yet. Well, Forest of the Forgotten would make sense for something called the Lost, if you ask me. I mean, that's enough room for the wire portion. I don't know if it's enough room for the cable portion. I really hate dealing with this stuff. None of that's good because it uses other stuff. I think it's probably best if I just... Minecraft villager noise, just Alright, here, let's do this. Ah, no, of course not. Here we go. Like that. One of these is going to need to be underclocked. Probably the one on the end. This direction, not the other end. Because it was what? It was... I already forgot. It was 66 again. There we go. The power of the smart mod is amazing. Always invisible and make no noise. Footprints that leave blood behind is the only way to notice them? You can't notice them any other way? That seems a little sneaky. I guess you could say. Alright, so we've got a whole bunch of copper ingots. We've got 200, so 13 and a bit of these guys. So basically 14. Oof. That is really far out. I really don't want to have to extend my platform that far. Also, this 3.75, so... Oh my gosh, we're gonna need 6 manufacturers? Are you serious? Need 6 of these things? What? You're joking me. You're pulling my leg. I do not need 6 manufacturers. How am I gonna fit 6 manufacturers? Also, I did this platform wrong, and that makes me sad. If they get close, your character will start getting bloody handprints on their neck. Is this... Oh, I guess I should probably ask, is this gonna be a third-person game, or a first-person game? Risen up and strangled, and your health is slowly drained. To get out, you have to struggle. Oh, like Dead by Daylight. Spam buttons. Yeah, I guess that's kind of an important question I never really thought to ask. Is your game going to be third person or first person? Oh my gosh, these are meaty boys. I knew they were meaty, I didn't realize they were this meaty. Well, there's the 6. That doesn't really look like it leaves much room over here. I mean, a little. But not a ton. Can I get some power, please? Thank you. Honestly, I think we place them and then just go with it. Yeah, we place them and then we figure it out. That's how we're gonna do these. You can switch between third and first. Now that is unique. I don't think I know any games that let you do that. They'll let you switch between third and first person at will. Well, no, actually, Battlefront 2. Star Wars Battlefront 2, 2017.